Welcome to this week's MVP segment on High School Cube News. I'm Beth Long here at Plainfield North High School, where we are featuring senior standout Trevor Stumpe. Trevor, just coming off of the end of your conference slate and clinching the conference championship, what's the end of this regular season been like for you?
It's kind of been surreal, you know. Past few years we've come in second, and so we've had a little taste of it. And to this year to finally do it, that's been our first of many goals. We celebrated last weekend, and now we're just getting ready for the playoffs.
And what does it mean to you to finally clinch that conference championship as a senior?
It feels good, we're leaving the home court, with conference championship, and just give it to the fans and our teammates. We really worked hard for this.
And you mentioned tonight against Oswego East was kind of just a tune-up, warm-up for the playoffs. What are the goals going into the playoffs?
Well, we just don't want to lose. That's the ultimate goal. But we're just going to treat every game like it's our last, because it very well could be. So as seniors, we want to go out the right way.
And speaking of the seniors, how has this team and the senior leadership improved throughout the season?
I think it's been great. We've all been pushing each other real hard, and we're all on the same page. 4 of our starting 5 have been playing together since 4th grade, so we know each other. We know each other on the court, and with Kevin, he's come along real well, and we're clicking on all cylinders. And
what's your style of leadership on the court?
The past few years, it's been like I've been a non-vocal kind of guy, lead by example. But this year, I feel like I needed to step up and become a vocal leader, and so I've really worked on that progressively throughout the season.
No, Trevor, you're a 4-year varsity starter here at Plainfield North. So from game 1, your first varsity game, until now, how much has your game changed?
It's come a long way. I can still remember my first game. I was so nervous, and then it got better every game, and with every year I got so much more confident. And this year, my travel coach would always tell us, your senior year you should be playing like a freshman in college against high schoolers. So I've really tried to come into this year with that mindset.
Offense often comes early in the season for a team. Defense takes a little bit more work, a little bit more getting everybody in sync. Just how much is your defense clicking right now?
Yeah, like you said, I feel like we were kind of opposite. In the beginning of the season, our offense wasn't there, and we were all saying like, yeah, once we get this offense together, we can be really dangerous. And Coach has always preached defense. He made a career out of his defense, and so we work on that a lot. And our defense is our offense. So if we can get stops and rebounds and push, then we're scoring a lot of points.
What do you think is your greatest strength on the basketball court?
I think my basketball IQ, I would say. I've seen a lot of people, say I don't pass the looks test, like I'm not of like a Division I athlete, but I try and offset that with my basketball IQ and the way I can find my teammates around the court and stuff like that.
Well, clearly you did pass whatever test it was that Wofford put you through, because that's why you're headed to play college ball. Why Wofford?
They flew me and my family out there for a weekend, and I just loved it instantly. I could tell about halfway through the first day, I went to my parents and I said, this is where I want to go. The campus is beautiful. It's actually classified as like an arboretum, so the campus is beautiful. They got a bunch of trees, and the guys, I got in there and they all came and introduced themselves to me, and I felt at home. I instantly gelled with them, and it was a great weekend, and I can't wait to go back.
And not to look past the end of your senior season, of course. So what are the goals for the rest of the season?
Well, we're just going to take it one game at a time. We believe this team could make a really far run. We believe all of it's in front of us. So we're all real excited, and when the time comes, we're going to be ready.
Once again, congratulations, Trevor. Trevor Stumpe here at Plainfield North is this week's MVP on High School Cube News. Make sure you guys stay tuned for next week's.